Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Lila's Tools. Alright, so today we're going over a tool haul. I picked up some stuff, brand new auto parts store, a lot of great used stuff, old goodies. Got some from thrift shops, went to a pawn shop, and yeah, so let's get right into it. So one of the first things right in front of us, I got a OEM Tools test light. From what I saw, unless you're going like tool truck brand, this is one of the best ones out there. And yeah, I don't have a test light, surprisingly, and I needed one, so there we go. I wouldn't necessarily favorite, but the most useful thing, the thing that's going to be definitely used the most that I got, is the Knipex pliers wrench. This is just an absolute awesome tool. I think one of the best things about it is it's not just like an adjustable wrench. It's how you move it and then you can clamp down. So, sorry, I was out of frame. It's like adjustable wrench, but then you get on your fastener and you can clamp right down on it, which is awesome. So I'm very happy with these. These are $80 Canadian. Definitely not a cheap pair of pliers, but a great pair for sure. Another thing I picked up, this was actually at a thrift shop. Olfa, just small utility blade, snap-off knife. But this is an older one. It is made in Japan. I believe the more modern version of this exact knife is made in China. And you can't beat the made in Japan Olfa stuff. It's just great. And this was only, I think, $1.50, brand new. Can't beat it. Something kind of funny I got. If anyone knows where this is from, it says Aviol, and the other side's 3M. It's like a little bell. It's very interesting. I think this was $1. It's neat, and it said 3M, so why not, right? Picked up these Sylvania Silver Star Ultra lights, H7. They're at a thrift shop. I don't currently have a vehicle that takes an H7, but you never know when, a buddy or whatever, needs a light bulb. And these are really good. I think they cost me $2. Can't beat that. Down here, just some random bits. Nothing special. Yeah, just some bits. I think I got all those for 25 cents. This was new in package, but the package was falling apart. It's just a Power Fist branded, which is from Princess Auto here in Canada, which is like a Harbor Freight. It's just a tread depth gauge. Just very basic. But gets the job done, right? Next up, let's just go left to right here. We have a gray Canada 11/16 combination wrench. It'll clean up nice. These are very high quality. For you that don't know, gray is a Canada-made tool. Still is today, and they're almost like Canada's version of SK. So almost a tool truck level quality, but much cheaper. So I'll actually put this aside. So just keep track of this. So this guy right here. Then this guy right here, this is actually my first Wright Tools wrench, USA made 9/16. It looks barely used. Very nice. So those two. Then right here, we have a snap-on angled head wrench. That's interesting. Actually, both sides ½ inch. That gives you two different angles. Ever so slightly different. This is snap-on, made in Canada. With the number 9 there. I think this is, I'm not sure. I believe this is 60s. So this is very nice. So that adds to that same parts there. Look at this cute little guy. It's a little tiny 4-inch Proto adjustable. Just absolutely tiny. And you can see it's been engraved there at some point. One interesting thing, actually, I'll pull it off my wall here in a sec. So yeah, 100mm 4-inch Proto USA adjustable. Very nice. I love the Proto adjustable wrenches. I actually have the 6-inch brother of it. Not from this haul, but just in general. And I also have the 10-inch. So, getting the whole set there is interesting. This 10-inch I have, which is most likely from pawn shop, is a very similar numbering. They both start with 0P2000, and then this one, the new little one, is S16, and this bigger one is 957. And then it says BPTC. So I wonder if these are both, from at some point in time, they're both from the same shop, or what. It's just interesting. I mean, if that's the case, they're back together and they'll be put to good use by me. Okay, so those the Right, the Gray, the Snap-on, and the Proto, those are all from the same place. Also got this guy. I'd love some information on this. It's a strange, like, quarter-inch wrench, socket wrench kind of thing in here. Actually has very defined clicks in it. It sounds great. It looks to be rebuildable. It has or take it apart at least, and whatever would go on inside. You got a slotted head there. Got on, off. This end, it's got a tinier square, and then you've got also got a wrench here, and then another quarter drive there. It's very interesting. Made in USA. It's a 123C, and it says Imperial Brass, Chicago. Very cool. So I suppose if you're, I know some old stuff, some old drain plugs and stuff, they'll have a hex or just a square drive like this. That's very interesting. So same place there. Next is also from the same. We have a little Gray Canada 11/32 and 3/8 angle head wrench. Super thin, tiny little, almost like ignition style wrench. I don't personally work with 3/8 fasteners or 11/32 very much, but I mean, it adds to the collection. It's always nice, and it's very good condition. There's no service rust, no grease really. It's very nice. So same place with that one. Next, another thing I'd like some info on. I was looking at this in the bin of goodies. This was actually all from a pawn shop, and I noticed that this is, if it'll focus, it's a Proto USA, made in USA, and it is a number 9866. I actually do not know what this tool is exactly. Here's the end of it. Here's the other end. It'll focus. Strange. It's got this nice knurled handle, or whatever it might be. Little pocket clip. Very cool. And it's Proto, and it's good condition, and it's something unique, so I grabbed it. Next up. Look at these bad mama jamas. Vice grip. 11Rs. Good old made in USA. These are the DeWitt, so DeWitt, Nebraska. Peterson Manufacturing. And they've got some like grime in here and some paint on them. But from other vice grips, old vice grips I have, these clean up real nice. So I'll just come off, and they work great. They're no problem. Even though there's some grit, these old tools, they just work, Okay, so everything I just showed you there, all those wrenches, and this vice grip, pawn shop. $3.50 Canadian. It's like $5 US. You can't get a Taiwanese vice grip from your Harbor Freight for that. And we got a ton of great tools here. So that was a score of scores. Okay, next up, we just have some random finds. I went to a lot of thrift shops. Got 2 wrenches here, the same vintage. This, I could have cleaned them up a little. This here is a, what is that, 11/16 and 19/32. And it says controlled steel. On the other side we have Z-10-1 drop forged USA. Thick wrench, other than being dirty and a bit grimy and a little bit of rust there. Very good condition. And we have its big brother here. You can probably see on this one better. This one is a 7/8 and 25/32. Controlled steel, drop forged USA. This one is a K-3-1. So if anyone knows who made these, I'd love to know. Next up, this is just a find. Oh, and those wrenches, I believe both of them cost me $1, so not bad at all. Just an old chisel. I'm not sure if this blue paint is factory or if someone put it on it. But I was looking at it. As soon as I saw this on it, I saw it from this side first. It says keep cutting edge sharp. Usually most tools, if they don't say China or Taiwan on them, and they have something written like this, is usually a quality tool. And I flipped it over and I saw Made in England, Eclipse. This is my first tool of this brand, Eclipse. And, I mean, it needs a sharpen to get the tip in shape. Mushroom head is fine. There's more area to hit on. But yeah, that was very cool. I think this was 25 or 50 cents. Look at these puppies. A bit tight, but before the end, they're nice. And when I was looking at these, first thing I noticed, you can barely see it there, it's a stamping. It says Hoppa. H-O-P-P-E, or hop or hoppy, however someone might say it. But I assume it's Hoppa. The cutting knives, you can see light right through them, but these bolt gripping teeth, they look good, and these top teeth, the jaws line up well and everything. Just need a little bit of a filing in there and they'll be good to go. One interesting thing though is you're not going to be able to see it on camera, I don't believe. Maybe. I had trouble reading it myself the other day. Manufactured, West Germany. Now I believe Tom Gun Tools actually just got a pair that said West Germany that looked almost identical. So I wonder, I mean, most likely same manufacturer. I wonder if Hoppa is just like is the original manufacturer or just a rebrand or whatnot. But these are definitely old, high quality, last forever, clean up nice. So there we go. I believe it was the same place I got the Eclipse chisel. These two, I think 50 cents. Okay, we're almost to the end. I'll point out the elephant in the room. Got some Quaker State oil. Not my favorite oil. I think better than your gas station brand oil, but definitely not the AMS oil I like to run in my performance car or anything like that. But just some 1030 Quaker State. Two 5-liter jugs. And I was able to get both of these for $12. An absolute blowout. I've never seen it so cheap. Normally these go on sale. They're the cheapest I've ever seen. A Quaker State jug is like $19. So very happy with that. That's great for running the work quad or ATV and the lawnmowers and whatnot. Alright, 2 more goodies left. Look at this. Old pair of slip joints. First thing I noticed when I saw these is, that's not a nice rivet or bolt. I don't think that's factory. If you think, look how thin these are, and then how thick this bolt is. So I'll probably find something else for in there. Maybe a tapered head, maybe even like a slotted. Something that makes it a little more low profile. But if we look up on here, made in Canada, gray, $257. So just another old classic pair of your channel lock style water pump pliers. And they'll clean up nice and be put back into service. And last but not least, we have this guy here, spinner handle. I believe this is 1/2-inch drive. Yep, 1/2-inch drive. Yeah, there we go. 1/2-inch drive. That's a 1/2-inch drive. 10mm on the end. Just threw on. Bit, sorry about the wiggle wobble. Bit crusty. Needs a bit of oiling. This paint needs to come off. But we have a look here. Focus. It is an SK 40181. This is my first SK spinner handle. I have a couple of old snap-ons that were my grandfather's. But yeah, that's my first tool haul. If you like what you see, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll keep doing these. And let's have a conversation in the comments. If you know anything about any of these tools that I don't, and any input. All right, take care. Bye.